Hi, we're Lynn.
And Isha.
And you're watching BTS MVP. Welcome to another episode of BTS MVP, where we choose our favorite moments and our favorite member from each of their biggest hits. But before we get to today's song, let's talk about the treat of the day.
Today's treat of the day is like fancy cooking milk chocolate, which I really didn't think I was gonna like. But I've had some now. It's creamy, it's delicious. This was a gift from somebody I know at work. Diane, thank you. Thank you, Diane. I'm enjoying. You want some?
Basically, it's plain milk chocolate, and it's delicious. I have to believe that
It's unbreakable. I'm so sorry.
that anyone in BTS
struggling.
would accept a square of chocolate if offered.
How'd you do that?
Don't you think?
How'd you do that? I don't love a chocolate.
Like just plain chocolate like this?
I'm a vanilla fan.
It's true. Actually, you know what? I also prefer vanilla to chocolate, like if we're choosing flavors. He definitely likes chocolate because one of his major problems with mint chocolate is that the mint is
Why would you waste
contaminating
the
his
chocolate? Yeah.
That's right.
So I think RM would enjoy this the most.
Isn't there a Bangtan bomb where it's Jin's birthday and the other members are doing the usual secretive kind of bring him a cake, and then Jin's all like, hey, did you get the cake? And Jin's like,
you know it's chocolate or nothing, right?
That's right. So he obviously likes chocolate. So I really think...
I feel like Jin would like this. I feel like he has a taste for the finer things. I feel like J-Hope would like this.
I think J-Hope would
He'd be like, can I please put some caviar on this high quality chocolate? Thanks.
All right. Well, you know, if we ever run into BTS, we'll be sure to have lots of chocolate on hand.
What the hell's going on here?
Shall we talk about the song of the day?
Should we? I feel like we need to talk about this first.
Why? What's wrong with my
Your
notes?
MVP.
Yeah, okay. I know.
Shocking.
All right.
Shocking.
Let's talk about the song of the day.
Let's.
Today's song is Like by BTS, and it is from their very first mini album, Too Cool for School.
What is the difference between a mini album and a real album?
You know, as those words came out of my mouth, calling it a mini album, I realized that this is technically a single, a CD single or something like that. I have no idea how they classify these things. Like, why is Tear an album, but Her is only a mini album? I don't get it.
The amount of songs?
And then Answer.
How many songs are on Her?
Is like a compilation album, or a compilation, so... Like all of the school ones, none of them count as an album. Dark and Wild was like their first album. I don't
understand.
Yeah, this is something that's beyond us, but whatever. We just accept the new music as it comes. Like is a very sweet.
Sweet?
It's not really sweet,
It's salty.
That's right.
It's sort of like a jealous, possessive boyfriend stalking you on Instagram. Which, to be honest, we've all done before.
Okay. That's true. I always think of it as being sort of like a love song, but it's not really.
There was one who I will give the love song honor to.
All right. It's kind of dark.
It is!
Yeah.
It's a little creepy, but at the same time, very K-drama. Very main lead of them. You're mine.
True. All right. This week, we are all over the place with this song.
All over the place.
It is crazy. We do not have the same MVP. We do not have the same honorable mentions. Yeah, it's crazy.
We have one similar honorable mention.
All right. Let's start with your honorable mention. Who you got?
I got RM.
All right.
So RM and Jungkook have a lovely back and forth part in the chorus where they go, your same love. And then RM goes, your same love.
He has like an echoey kind of part.
Which is really nice because it's sort of like a singing vibe from RM, which is super early on, right? Like this is their first mini album, and RM's already got like this little singing thing.
True. Like this song to me is so different from No More Dream and We Are Bulletproof. I don't know how it ended up on this album. I would love to have some behind the scenes information about how this song came to be.
Some man was in love.
I don't know.
One of them. Who wrote this?
Slow Rabbit.
Slow Rabbit, I love you.
Yes, I think that's maybe part of it.
Wasn't he a child?
Yeah, he's the same age as Jin, so he's really
same age
quite
as
young.
Jin.
Yeah.
I always think of him as the same age as TXT.
Oh, I see. No, he's the same age as Jin. So he wasn't technically a child, and he did have quite a bit of experience, but
Okay, he was 20.
It does seem like he has a more melodic approach to music than P-Dog. P-Dog, I just recently found out that P-Dog himself was a rapper in his youth.
I feel like I could have seen that. You know? He gives off rapper vibes.
And so he obviously has
But Slow Rabbit gives more of a pop vibe.
Exactly. Now that we've seen him be the main
Yes.
producer for TXT, we've seen sort of like the kind of music that he generates. So I guess that makes more sense. So I guess it's not totally out of left field, but it always seems to me
It's
like
interesting. It's an interesting
really
flow.
different. Really different, yes. So yeah.
Anyways, back to RM.
Right, so part of what makes this song different is that the raps in this song do have like
a melodic vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of like Dynamite, but not quite.
No, not quite.
Fine, cut that. Gone.
누구야? 아 맞다 나 아직 남자친구 아니지 자연스레 번호 눌렀잖아 좋아나 속 파전이 꼭 치는 것 같고 뭐라도 안 하면 나 신경도 안 쓸 것 같아 싫어요 버튼은 없는데 싫어져 30년 명중 하나가 되는 게
Oh, he says in his rap part, who is he? Or in Korean, 누구야? Which is him like being like, who is this guy
Right.
that you've taken a picture with and
Yep.
posted on Instagram? And it has this fun filter as if he's like on the phone with you, because his next line is like, I go to dial the phone, and in the background you can hear actual dialing
I
noises.
noticed that too.
Which is a super cool technique
Yeah.
used in songs.
어울리는 모든 사진마다 좋아요 남발하는 처음 보는 저 남자 누구야? 아 맞다 나 이제 남자친구 아니지 자연스레 네 번호 눌렀잖아 전화나 카톡 하자니 꼭 치는 것 같고 뭐라도 안 하면 나 신경도 안 쓸 것 같아
Also, I would
yeah.
like to give a shout out to that moment as being one of my favorite fan chant moments. Like, when you see them performing in Korea and the Korean audience is totally on board with the fan chant,
Yes.
like they've got it on lock, it's kind of a powerful thing.
Oh, yeah.
The
That's
call and
like-
echo of it.
You know, as RM
Yeah.
said, it's sort of like a ritual.
Yeah.
Cult vibes.
Yes, and it really makes me want to learn the fan chants because that is a very cool way to interact with them when they're on stage and to have them know that you know your part.
어울리는 모든 사진마다 좋아요 남발하는 처음 보는 저 남자 누구야? 아 맞다 나 이제 남자친구 아니지 자연스레 네 번호 눌렀잖아
And then getting on to like the other things he said is in his rap. Like, RM is so salty. He's the saltiest man alive that you dumped him.
True. It's
He's
very
like-
unlike him. Now I
Yeah.
find him to be
He's
like a
romance.
dreamy romantic.
And he's like, I love you. Here, he's like, why isn't there a dislike button?
Yeah.
I'm disliking your post. And then he says, what does he say? He says, F that. All stupid B word.
Yeah,
And I'm like, sir!
that's a situation.
In the middle of the song, he says, and then at the end of his rap, he says the S word.
Yes, I know. So, fun fact, this was one of my fun facts, but we'll throw it in here.
Sure.
He actually never says those words when they're performing it live, and they get bleeped.
Yeah.
Even
They get bleeped in the
recording.
song, yeah.
Yeah, version.
Except for the S word at the end.
That's right. Which kind of makes me wonder, like, why he didn't re-record that line.
I mean, it was part of the passion. He doesn't
guess
have to
so.
say the word to get the meaning across,
I guess so.
which is kind of cool.
Okay.
싫어요 버튼은 없는데 싫어져 30년 명중 하나가 되는 게 여기도 좋다고 저기도 좋다고 한 번만 놀자고 왜 그리 겁나고 어수비 이제 내 것도 아닌데 왜 뺏기는 것 같은지 넌 아웃이 참 잘 사네 눈꼴 시려우니까 노는 것 좀 살살해 목까지 올라온 저 줄을 삼키고 오늘도 좋아요 누르지
Well, I don't love that line, which is one of the reasons why I did not choose RM as
I
one
love
of
that
my
line.
honorable
I think it's
mentions.
cool. I think it's salty. I think idols should be allowed to swear. But you know.
Small quiz for you. Which of their live performances of this song does he actually say the swear words?
Good question.
There's one.
Bang Bang Con.
It is Bang Bang Con. Good for you.
여기도 좋다고 저기도 좋다고 한 번만 웃자고 왜 그리 굽냐고 때 어수부도 실허점 것도 아닌데 왜 뺏기는 것 같은지.
All right, one more honorable mention we have to talk about in this song is JK, baby JK.
Baby.
Wee little squishy gushy baby JK.
Not even graduated from middle school.
It's true. Because this is from their first album, he is strongly featured as a vocalist on this song.
Yes, he's their main vocal.
He is really throughout, starting with the very beginning.
Wanna be loved, don't wanna be fool, wanna be cool, wanna be loved. 너와의 same love, baby I want it.
I just really like that intro, and he did a
good
great
intro.
job.
I like it when Jungkook hums in a song.
Me too, and does a little.
Yeah, it feels very Jungkook.
Yeah, no, loved it very much. And then on top of that, he also gets the iconic line, "Don't want to be fool, want to be cool," throughout the song. Sometimes Jimin gets that line, but most of the time it's JK. He also gets like sort of like a highlight ad-lib part over the end of J-Hope's rap part, which I also really, really like.
난 요즘 너 없이 이렇게 보여 pretty woman.
I really like that part overlaps. I like it when there's two voices at the same time in a song, but it doesn't sound complicated. I think that's quite the talent to have.
Yep, I agree. And this song is like a fairly simple song in terms of like its construction.
You know, it's their first album.
That's right, but they did some really nice things to like blend the vocals together. Good work, Slow Rabbit. All right, on to the MVP section.
It's a battle. It's an all-out war.
Your MVP is one of my honorable mentions.
Yes.
My MVP doesn't even rate.
With good reason. With good reason. You're gonna hear it and you're gonna be like, that girl, crazy. Is she even an ARMY?
Okay, you're not wrong. I get what you're saying. I totally do. So
I
will
love that man.
I will just get it out of the way and say that my MVP for this song is Jin.
Oh, how embarrassing. Can you believe that?
Even though he only has like
Two lines,
maybe 3 lines in this song, and other people sing the same line.
Listen, they could be really good lines, but
From time to
they
time.
aren't.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and you
Totally
make
down
good
for giving
arguments.
Jin an MVP status for a couple lines, but they have to be unique and they have to be like good lines.
Okay,
Go ahead. I won't say a single thing. Go. Dig your own hole. It's fine.
here's why I chose Jin as my MVP for this song. I love his voice in this song. This song feels to me like it was written for Jin. I would love to hear this whole song sung by Jin, except like, you know, maybe the rap parts. Just him and...
I want to hear Jin do the rap parts.
All right, fine.
I also want to hear him say the F word.
Fine, I'm down for all of that. But I love the way he says his lines in this song, and I love the way he says Pretty Woman. It is swoon worthy. It's what convinced me that Jin was an MVP, not just of this song, but of BTS. So, yes, he doesn't necessarily have a lot to do in this song, but I like to listen to and imagine that it's just me and Jin and we're having a moment. But your MVP is also outstanding in this
My
song.
MVP is the MVP.
All right,
It's
who is
obvious.
it?
Do I even need to say it?
Yes,
It's J-Hope.
it's J-Hope.
It's J-Hope.
No,
It's
I agree with
always
you.
J-Hope.
Yep, I love J-Hope's raps in general, but this song is a highlight.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
melodic. If I could tattoo it on my eyeballs, I would.
Yeah, no, same. Your eyeballs?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how audio works.
I see.
It goes through the eye.
Eyes.
너 요즘에 어떻게 지내고 있나 궁금해 보니 좋아요가 됐나 나 없이 잘 사는 네가 왜 생각났지 찾아온 건 한심한
So there's something about J-Hope's sing-songy rap style.
Yes.
Which is so unique.
Yes.
And so special.
Yes!
And this song is one of the best examples.
You're right.
Of the way he does that. And coming right off of their first album
Yes.
was a way to show that they are really different.
Yes, he's different. He's not an idol rapper, and
Yeah.
he's not a rapper.
No.
He's a whole new generation. He's a
Yeah.
whole new thing.
He's a new thing. That's
a new
right.
thing.
Yeah. His rap part in this song just sounds beautiful.
Gorgeous.
It blends.
Play it at my wedding. Play it at my funeral. J-Hope, the nicest one in the whole song.
It's true.
He's talking about, wow, so pretty.
Yeah.
I like the photo.
That's right. RM and
keep
Suga are
scrolling.
like, you're dead to me.
Why is there no dislike button? Who are you with these other men? And J-Hope's like, double tap. I also really like that J-Hope's rap is sort of the bridge of this song. This song doesn't really have a vocal bridge, which is something that most BTS songs have. They just sort of go from a chorus to J-Hope's rap to another chorus, making his sort of like the bridge.
Interesting.
It has sort of a different melody and a different like sort of pacing.
Yeah,
than the rest
no,
of the
I agree.
song. So I thought it was cool that they let a rapper have the bridge.
That's true. There's a lot about this song that
Some surprising technical elements.
Yes. All right. Fun facts about Like by BTS. First of all, this song is called Like, or it's sometimes translated as I Like You or I Like It.
You can also find it by searching Pretty Woman.
That's right. But there is another song that they have called Like Part 2 or I Like It Part 2. And it is a fundamentally different song.
Yep.
It is in Japanese.
I mean, similar melody, you know.
and similar idea.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the same as their other part 1s and 2s.
It's the same,
Yeah.
following the same idea of social media.
But it is
and
a
giving
different
it like.
song.
But yes, different tune, different parts. It's part of their Japanese album Wake Up. And they performed it at a lot of their early Japanese concerts, but they have also performed it in Korean as a Korean version, but only live. So you can see them sing it live at the BTS Begins concert, which was their first really big concert in Korea. Yeah, they also performed it at Home Party, which is part of Festa 2017 in Korean.
So, like most BTS songs, there is a remix, and they have a slow jam remix of Like, which is kind of weird, because this is the slow song off the album,
That's
and they're just
true.
making it slower.
It's even slower. It's part of the School Love Affair re-release, actually, which is kind of like an awkward situation. School Love Affair came out, and then like 6 months later, they re-released it with a couple of additional tracks and songs. And then back in, I think, 2019, they re-released it again as a special edition with video components and stuff. That was based on an ARMY survey. They asked ARMY,
that's cool.
what would you most like to see re-released
I like
from
it
our
when they
back
ask
catalog?
ARMY.
And that's what they asked for. They asked for School Love Affair.
넌 남이 되고 오히려 더 좋아 보여 pretty woman Yeah, 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 yeah 얄밉게도 여전히 넌 좋아 보여 pretty woman Oh, pretty woman
What do you got?
In Hyphen, a band at Hybe,
Yeah,
under a separate sub-company,
correct.
did a dance practice with vocals with 4 of their members of this song.
With 4 members of BTS?
No, of 4 of the members of Enhypen. 4 of the members of Enhypen did a dance cover, sort of like in their dance practice room,
Right.
while singing, and just posted it for fun.
Just for fun? Like
Just
it
for
wasn't
fun.
part of their training or anything?
I don't know.
Oh. What else you got?
Okay. Imagine this.
Yep.
It's 2013.
Yep.
It's a hot July day. It's July 27th.
Okay.
You're vibing in Busan.
Sure.
You're about to attend this concert by these guys.
Right.
Bang 10 Boys.
Yeah.
They're doing this performance of Like.
Okay.
You make eye contact with a man. Forehead exposed. Weird half-zip asymmetrical hoodie. He does the move where he twinkles the fingers. You're in love!
For sure.
That is my favorite fan cam of J-Hope ever.
Agreed. It is so, there's something about it.
I'm in love.
Yeah. You just fall for Hobie. You
Oh my
cannot
God.
resist.
It was incredible.
Absolutely.
The best thing I've ever seen.
Same.
넌 남이 되곤 오히려 더 좋아 보여 pretty woman Yeah, 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 yeah 오얄밉게도 여전히 넌 좋아 보여 pretty woman Oh pretty woman Don't wanna be fool, wanna be cool, wanna be love 너와의 same love I know it's over, yeah Don't wanna be fool, wanna be cool, wanna be love 너와의 same love Baby I want it 너 요즘에 어떻게 지내고 있나 궁금해 보니 좋아요가 됐나 나 없이 잘 사는 네가 왜 생각났지 찾아온 건 한심한 나도 누르고 갈게 네그 위에 난 요즘 너 없이 이렇게 지내
I thought of one last fun fact, and that is that Like is in the running to be the most favorite BTS song by our camerawoman Kieran. And you will find out whether or not it tops her list of favorite BTS songs when our Festa week comes around in just a couple of weeks, and we put out a few special videos, including one where we choose our top 50 BTS songs. So watch
Exciting.
for that. Okay, so wrapping up, Like, I'm giving my MVP to Jin, and I stand by that. I stand by that.
Ooh.
But your MVP is also good.
J-Hope.
That's right. Honorable mentions from me to J-Hope and also Jungkook.
Honorable mentions for me to Jungkook and RM.
Great. I will link to all of the clips that we used in our description below, so check those out.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification button to become a cheerleader.
And comment down below on this week's if you agree with me, if you agree with Nisha, or if you think someone else was the MVP. Thanks for watching. This has been
BTS MVP.